Oh, what's up, guys? All right. Welcome, everybody. Savior, Randy Ocean, Ricky, Clownfish, Klexus. What's going on? All right. I got a couple packages and some news and notes. Klexus, you're here early enough for this? Or maybe I'm just on late enough. Alrighty. I use chopstick, welcome. My body is prepared. Alright, so my buddy Tim is here, but he's just chilling. He'll probably pop in at some point. Staying with me for the next couple days. Alright, check this out. Package number 1. We got some new Ricola. I've had some Ricola in my apartment, I think for a while, but it's like super old and I think less effective. So I'm gonna have one right now. Also, I got some generic Pepsid. I feel like I just need some acid reduction in my life. Okay. Oh yeah, that's like new and fresh. Okay, that's our first package. Our second package, also from Amazon. I got a 3-pack of very, well, it's not super crazy thin, but pretty thin painter's tape. According to Alex, this should be better for holding my my film in my T3 because I have that tooth issue. You can add the old Ricola to some tea. Well, it would be for someone else's tea. I don't drink tea. Whoa, it's like flattened on one side. Okay. All right. Quick little package thing. So let's just get started here. So you guys were here for last time around, which was us working on this bad boy. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of problems here. So let's see if we can try to fix them. I think the biggest problems being that I think it was these 3 keys don't seem to actuate very properly. So maybe let's try to fix that. So, I'm wondering, should I take the keycaps off? And how much should I break this down? Because I think there's a chance here that I could keep everything kind of together-ish. But also maybe not. So, maybe I'll just pull them off. All right. So news and notes. Yeah, my buddy Tim is here. Apparently there's no hot water in my building, at least for the next possibly 12 hours. Keycap puller. But Jake, Zegeology, welcome. What else we got? Anyone here get in on the novel keys sale? Why is there no hot water? I have no idea. Hopefully it's not a bigger issue. But I was washing my hands before I realized it wasn't getting hot. And then I started running all of the water in my apartment just to figure out, is it true? And then I realized there was an email from 2 hours ago telling me that, yeah, their building management is aware and they should be fixing it tomorrow. I made a boo-boo? What'd you do? to use the... Where's the other one? There it is. Wait, oh, what did you make a boo-boo on? NK sale wise? I ended up not getting in on any key sets. Just cause I have most of them. And there was a chance that I could have gotten in on, you know, a buy two get one for the 99s. But they were just like kind of selling out as I was still trying to decide. So like I kind of wanted to get NTD and cubed, and then I was trying to figure out what the third one would be. And then NTD went out of stock. I was thinking of maybe Vaporwave, maybe Mercury, and then I don't know, probably a bunch more have sold out since I decided, but then I just decided against it. Divinity and Unikeyboard sales too. I think Drop is also having an MT3 buy one get one. Instead of light, I wanted to get Hungul in black on white. I misread the options and thought it was black on white was sold through, when in reality it was white on black. Oh. So I settled on light even though I wanted Hungul. And then Hungul sold out, right? After that. Yeah, all good. Damn, bummer. I ended up getting on other stuff, other non-key set stuff. I mostly got a bunch of switches, and even though I am not supposed to be buying any more switches, and then I also got in on the cubed Hibby, because I always thought that one was interesting, even though I don't normally like metal artisans. But I really did like the cubed Hibby a lot. I was thinking of getting spacebar kits for key sets that I don't already have. But just thinking that maybe I'll get them later. But then I decided against that. Like I was thinking of getting the NTD spacebars or the Mercury spacebars. Also, I didn't buy the Phantom bars, even though it would have been the perfect time to. Because I just figure I could either get that from Oblo for cheaper, or I could wait until they get on sale. If they make it to the next sale. So, also, real quick, I want to show this. Anything good on Divinity, actually? Now that I ask. Anything worthwhile to get from there? I guess it would just be switches and stabilizers, huh? I don't need new switches or stabilizers, though. That's the thing. Oh, that's pretty interesting. New HMX EVA. You can learn for the next 20. Can someone keep a TLDR of news and notes I missed? I mean, I can always repeat them. It's no worries. Is the clearance stuff also eligible for 25% off? I already did the Omni-type sale. I gotta avert my eyes on good deals for now. All right. Okay, there was one thing I wanted to show here, which was about this Plato plate. Check this out. I started complaining to Scissor SZR about the plate and the screws. Why is my favorite streamer always has the best content on the web? Broken Youth, your words are too kind. Anyways, Broken Youth, John Bond, welcome. Okay. Hi, I tried building with a plate last night. Seems like some of the included screws seem kind of mismatched or not appropriate for the copper posts. I didn't seem to receive any screws meant for a non-copper post style build. For the non-copper post style build, what screws are needed? I asked. They said, can you show me the plate? Let me see if it's a plate that needs copper pillars. It is directly screwed and does not require additional copper posts, right? It's difficult for me to tell. Kormash. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate 4 months. 4 months of support. I really appreciate it. Too many high sales, but too poor to engage in any. Yeah. I've been spending too much for sure. Okay. It's different for me to tell because the only screws that were included are the size of the copper posts, which are much smaller than the holes on the plate. The screw on your hand should have 3 specifications. This did not make any sense to me. The longest is the thinnest used for this plate. There are 2 kinds of screws with short specifications for the extra copper column. Does this, okay, I don't know if you guys could read this, but this is like just a direct translation, right? Or a, Alibaba translation. So I was thinking, are they telling me I got 3 different types of screws? I told them I didn't get 3. And then they basically just told me you don't need extra screws. I'm pretty confused. I'm not going to lie. So we have to pull this apart, and I hate this because it's like feels really jank. Yeah, because if you guys are as confused as I am, I don't know how far we're gonna get with any of this. So I think what they might be telling me here is that it is true that the plate side is supposed to accept the countersink ones. But it's just annoying because it's that, like, the longer ones, they weren't even good enough for this PCB. And maybe the expectation was that I was supposed to be using like one of the SIP style PCBs rather than an OG Pro 2 one. And maybe those have different screw hole sizes. Yeah, like that could be it, right? Is this a reason why it says that? So this might have been not a useful thing to do with me pouring this out, but I'm going to start unscrewing what we have here because a few of the keys don't seem to register properly. Oops. And I just get the sense that it's because the domes might be misaligned. Alright, so then this one's really annoying because that one doesn't seem to unscrew properly, presumably because the other side is not, I don't know. There's a weird mismatch here. I'm going to reread their message. The long one is the PCB side, the short one is on the plate side. So for anyone who might not have been here the other night for when I got to this portion of the build took like 5 of the 8 hours on stream. And that was just like me trying to figure out what was going on with the screws, is what it felt like. So let's just try to see if we can maybe beat that this time around. All right, more news and notes. I bought a right-hand gray rat. And Mr. Thackthok said that he would release plate files, hopefully eventually. So that's one I'm excited to HHKBFI. Did anyone here catch the Harangi build stream yesterday? I watched the VOD, and yeah, I think I might get 2 builds. Alright, so these 2 end up being pretty annoying here. Yep. I get the feeling this is the reason. So what I might end up doing, honestly, is really trying to dig down and find out. I might end up pulling off all of the housings just so I could more hopefully accurately put in the screws. You shouted, yeah, I watched. I'm debating. Are you debating buying it in total, or are you debating buying like maybe the plate options? Because I did like the sound of the polypropylene. Okay, here we go. Plate option. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, nothing fell out, but it is probably dangerously misaligned now. So one thing I want to do is like try to get these domes off, which seems still kind of not easy. PC was nice, but I tend to stick to alu/carbon fiber. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't have to keep it together. Or I don't have to pull them apart. but some of these did come apart anyways, so. I do regret they got rid of the stainless steel weight. Just never planned to include it, but the copper was nice too. So is there not some kind of the build from last night for like some kind of LE where it was like a PVD coat? I know it's not. It's still not stainless steel, but like that looked like that was some kind of special edition, right? Let me get the glove. The glove is key to doing this more quickly. I think I gotta get a window open. It's starting to get warm in here. Yeah, but that was for us. Oh, got it. Okay. Understood. It would look really nice on a brown board. Yeah, I am really interested in the brown for sure. I'm going for brown. But stainless steel on brown would have been also really nice. All right, more news and notes. I gotta order some plates from Pinocchio soon, as I've been saying for a million years now. But I realized I need to figure out what to get for the K-Mac Happies, which are supposed to be coming very soon. Also, I've been saying that for a million years, but mine is actually supposed to come soon. I did just pay the Ashley invoice, and All Hex believes that the PCBs are supposed to come pretty soon as well, like within the week. All right, so let's start unscrewing all these. I guess I'll put them all here. So yeah, I need to figure out the K-Mac Happy plates, and I think one part of that is I need plates for All Hex, which I think he wants like the dual cutouts for the splits, like right shift and backspace, but also the full touch and step caps lock too, which is not something that I built into my plate design when we did the trace. So still got to think about stuff to buy hopefully soon, but in any case, I think maybe things will be okay without those plates immediately. I hope. We'll see how All Hex feels. Still no update on the Haven 60. I think they're still working on fulfilling the TKL. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I think Gion, was it Gion, said they're picking up GMK Prussian Blue. That's super exciting. Because I was gonna get in on that, and then they just suddenly canceled it last time around. Savior, welcome back. What's good? You guys see Savior? Did you see GMK Prussian Blue? Do you get anything in the novelty sale? Yeah, mostly switches. Switches and the Hibby, the cubed, GMK cubed Hibby. That took me literally like right to $100. So I got free shipping out of it. I want it so bad. I'm happy. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, also another thing. Kibo, Kibou, apparently brought back Daifuku base in stock, so I didn't have to buy this through dang Keebs at all. I could have saved X amount of dollars on not having to buy that Latin Alpha kit. I went on the Haven 60, but I got the Haven TKL, and that fulfillment has been interesting to say the least. I'm in on Prussian Blue, but I wish they stuck with the novelties. I didn't know what their novelties were from before. Okay, I think this is the last one. Okay, so let's try these other screws. Let's see if this works. So apparently the countersink ones are supposed to come in through the top. I don't like that, but okay, whatever. I mean, I didn't like these either way, but again, whatever. Let's just listen to them. So I think there is a reason for it, which is that because they're shorter, they're not going to go through the standoff entirely, which is, I guess, supposed to help with the long screw coming in from the PCB side in a way that makes sense. I want to design a set one of these days, but damn, is it expensive? I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, I have a very simple but stupid perspective on it, which is, yeah, just wait till someone else designs a set I like. That way it'll cost me very little. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Another piece of news here or notes. I didn't realize that that July meetup was a collab. Like that is Furion plus, I guess, Man of Interests. That's pretty interesting. The Bay Area meetup. It's a bummer I won't be able to make it. Did you meet up this weekend? Yes. About that specifically. It occurred to me that it's also like Pride this weekend, so getting around might not be the simplest thing for everybody. I am definitely gonna have to bike, but I think I'll also even need to bike a different route. Not even if like I'm not even driving, and I'm still probably gonna need to bike a different route. I'm probably taking BART to Montgomery, then walking the couple blocks over. That's like a kind, like I know where Paper Sun is. That's kind of more than a couple blocks, right? It's Paper Sun, right? That's what it's called. Unless I'm like thinking of the wrong Paper Sun. Where is it exactly? Whoops. I don't know where to look. Okay, maybe I was thinking of going to the wrong Paper Sun potentially. Where where is it? Cuz I thought it was the one on 3rd Street. Uh Oh. Oh. Okay. So interestingly, that one is a lot closer. That one is significantly closer to me than the dog patch location, but I think I'll still have an equally confusing route to go to get to it because of because of the Pride celebration. So I think I still have to like kind of bike around Embarcadero Station potentially. Are you going? It's by Warfield? Is it by Warfield? Okay, are we still thinking about the same location? This is the one that's supposed to be on 303 2nd Street, right? You're going? Yes, I am going. I don't know if that was clear. I don't know if I mentioned this already. But yes, I am going. What's also interesting was I thought it was the dog patch location. Warfield is like less than a mile away, isn't it? It is, but Warfield is also still kind of further down. I would definitely get off because like I think Warfield is closer to Powell Street Station than it is to um, Montgomery, isn't it? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was thinking that it was in the dog patch location, which would have made it really convenient for me trying to take a food bank shift at the same time, or like which is next to it. But I also found out that there is no food bank shifts next weekend or this weekend, so I could spend more time at the meetup. Gone down the rabbit hole of Power Ranger lore, and I've just found out this year's annual Morphicon is only a week before Keeb Life. Oh. You trying to go? All right. Well, that's helpful. It's a good thing I didn't. It's a good thing we talked about this because I would have biked out to the further location with a really heavy keyboard. So, thank you for that, Randy. Okay, I am reminded here that I think this is the one I want to avoid using. There's like the enter key screw, so I'm gonna skip that one because I think that one gets messed up. But the shift one doesn't. In case you guys want this view. All right. But anyways, I saw Drop was having. I don't know if it's still live. Oh, there's a Dodgers and Giants game afterwards at 4:30 p.m. Do you want to go? Oh, maybe. Uh, how much are gamble? Not sure. Tickets are like $100. How good are the tickets? Damn long hair. Oh yeah, that is kind of. I usually try to keep it all bunched up, but I realized didn't. All right, there we go. $100. Depends on where we sit. Lower box, I think, is still even available. 4:30. Let me get back to you because there's a part of me that's thinking that's potentially a lot of sunlight. That's potentially too much sunlight for me. Also, what's the plan for having all your stuff on you? Are you trying to check it in? There's an idea because we happen to be there. Gamble says section 315 has a shaded area, but it's a little further away. I will think about it. Yeah, give me some time. because I might take up on that offer. I was an A's and Dodgers fan, with the A's left Oakland, and now I feel weird being a Giants fan. Ah. Hey mate, how goes the build? I just dropped a screw in my lap somewhere here. There we go. Let's chill. We are trying to fix some mistakes we made on... Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Nothing worse than losing those little buggers? Nah, we good. There's several screws here, so it's all good. I'm an Angels fan and we lost the fucking goat. I think I was the singular biggest A's fan that I knew that didn't know anything about the A's or baseball. I could not name you a single player. I don't know any of the rules of baseball. But I love the A's. Also, never have been to a single A's game either. I only love the A's because of Moneyball. Yeah, I had an A's branded baseball at the office when I used to have the office. And also, I don't know where it is anymore. I think it might be in my storage space. Whoa. Okay, I think I need to... Yeah, let's do it like this. That's a horrible idea. I guess this kind of really is the only way. Damn it. I missed. Okay, I think I'm on the last standoff here. But I swear to you, I think we're going to get it right this time. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. So here we go. Let's just take a look. We got these all by number, and the answer is no, because I'm still missing one right here. Did it fall? Or no, I guess I never screwed it in. Tricky. Alright, anyways, yeah, drop, buy one, get one, MT3. Still no Garnett, though. Garnett apparently hasn't finished production, or, I don't know, at least they're just not offering it on these sales. I meant to buy Garnett during the pre-order period, and then I didn't. But they do have a couple that I'm interested in. I'm just like, do I want it? I'm not sure. Like the Susu Watari, I think that's what it's called, and also the Noctua ones. Those aren't bad. Those don't look bad at all. Okay, I think we should be good. But I'm gonna go around and again try to tighten these as best I can. I like those as well. Are those your favorites? I feel like as of right now, those would be my favorites, considering there's no Garnet yet. Asusu Atari so biased. Go Combat, welcome. Between Noctua and 9009. Alright, just gonna tighten these. So give me some time here. You already have tightened them, but I just want to be totally certain. I don't like this one. Okay, we're good. So I'm wondering, should I get in them? I don't know. I've been spending kind of too much. So there is a part of me that thinks I shouldn't. Especially since I just got a gray rat, which that was not in the plans. And also I'm about to buy a Harangi too. Ah! Okay, that feels as tight as I am willing to go. So I'm just going to start punching all this stuff in. And hopefully we can have more success now than last time around. Hopefully. All right, more news and notes here. Oh, I guess we kind of covered most of it. You guys hear about Dr. Disrespect? That's fucking crazy. I guess we finally found out. Creepy. That was something. I'll tell you that. Why did you get a gray rat? Because I wanted to HHKBify it. I don't know who that is, but did he disrespect someone? Yeah. Let's go with yeah. Yeah, Yeah, weird one. That's he had like a big long tweet addressing it that I don't think helped. I don't think his addressing of it helped. He basically said, yes, there were messages and they were inappropriate. I'm like, what? Petty just made you a custom one? That's all good. Kimmy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it feels like pretty dark here, huh? Anyways. Doc certified. Oh, shoot. It does not look good, Yezi. It does not look good. But Yezi, welcome. Okay, let's try to put it back together. And let's try to put it back together in a way that works. Am I doing that as a grown-ass man? Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Okay, I think it's this one. All right. So, okay, I think like definitely we had some issues with a few certain keys, so I should try to make sure that these are on this way. But outside of that, I feel like I should just flip all of these just to be totally certain. Which, did we do this? I feel like we did, or I tried to. Oh, fuck. Operation Mecha, welcome back. Can't wait for his apology video. Was that the end of this playlist? Wow, it was. That was only 55 minutes. Oh, I guess we've been streaming for 55 minutes. Okay, so all the rest of these, they're like pretty adhered on. I still would prefer that I see them upside down just so I can make sure, because especially with the question mark not doing so hot, there is a spring under there. So my thought here is like, if I like try to peel it off by going like this, does that work? It does. Excuse me, I think I need another Ricola. Give me 1 second. You doing good?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Sounds good. Is that light okay? You want me to turn that off?
Oh, sure.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, good night.
What time do you wake up?
7:40 to 7:45.
Oh, sounds good.
Alright.
Have a nice sleep in the morning.
Alright, good night. Alright. Tim is asleep, so get these lights off and everything. Okay, the goal is to try to just make sure that everything here is aligned as best as it can be, because I get a feeling that was our issue the other day. Okie doke. Let's try. We'll see what happens here. Everything looks like it's aligned well. And hopefully we've done the screws properly, so this part of it should maybe possibly work out better for us. Let's find out. Oh, also, I might need to go back out in the living room soon anyways, because I was showing Tim my boards, and one of them I was trying to show him was the S60. And one thing we noticed about the S60 is that there was a rattling inside. So I kind of want to open that up and figure out what the heck is going on with that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing a screw got loose inside or something. Oh, God. These paper washers, I don't know that they're really working out for... Oh, man. Yep. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, you know what might work better than paper washers? Is literal tape. Like, should I use the painter's tape? Should I use, like, electrical tape? That might work better. Just, like, poke it through and then try to screw in from there. What do you guys think? It says they're going to send you different screws. They just say skill issue. They said skill issue. They really said that. They just said I'm some dumb hick. They said that to me at a dinner. Oh, I shouldn't have tightened these so much on that side. Damn it. Damn it. Bro, these screws, they make no sense. Why would they have these like panhead screws so small? Like, what did they gain by using panhead screws this small? Like a couple cents? Saving money on screws that have slightly bigger heads. Like, what sucks is that I asked Scissor and they did not answer any questions I had about screw sizes. Jeez, like these are... Oh god. Okay, I think that's just more paper washer. Unbelievable. Like, I wonder, do you guys think that I could use these without a washer? I get this feeling none of these are gonna work. Like, if I've used the washer once, it'll never work again. Because I'm trying not to tighten too much, because then the washer pops out. Now I'm starting to run out of paper washers. God damn it. You want some plastic washers? I do have plastic washers, I think, from Owl Labs stuff. So I could use those, but like, I just imagine I'm gonna have the same potential issue where like the washers kind of cave in. And then like after they've finished caving in, like they end up popping out. Also, I'm probably going to have to eventually buy more paper washers to recoup all the ones I've lost here for any stabilizers that these washers were supposed to pair with. No, this one's just going to pop out. I already know. Alright, actually, that's okay. Corn, thank you for the 40 stream streak. welcome back. Oh, there's nothing here. I keep forgetting about that. No hole on that plate. Fucking. The most. Okay, so I think there's a separate issue here. These tweezers are a little bit messed up. One of the tweezers, one tweezer is kind of like bent over. I don't know if I could bend it back with these pliers. Oh, now it's like too far in. Actually, maybe both of them are. Okay, that should be better. All right. Quick question. So I know that, like, for years, people have been clowning on these, 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 5-in-1 soaps. It's all good and well. But you guys know Dr. Bronner's? Is that not like the true 40-in-1? Dr. Bronner's Castile soap? Is that like the king of real soaps? Because, like, I remember reading, it was like, one of them is like a produce wash. Isn't one of them like actual like toothpaste too? Vinegar is all 40-in-1. Oh my god, seriously? Alright, is that okay? I don't know. What is even soap and who found it? Sheepy, welcome back. There are some soaps just made of like very, very few ingredients that like to the point where it's just like, how is this like combination of random ingredients constitute something that like is considered a cleaning agent? Science. Ordinary soaps are made by combining fats or oils and an alkali such as lye. Fats and oils, which may be from an animal, vegetable, or mineral sources, are degraded into free fatty acids, which then combine with the alkali to form crude soap. It's really unsudsy and it's annoying. I unironically use the most natural soaps and shampoos because of my skin/hair conditions. Oh. Fat, salt, and something extremely caustic that react to be good at breaking down the cell walls of bacteria. If you don't know, now you know. Ah, okay. I see. So the purpose of soap is to break down bacteria. And that might end up being unsudsy, like what Xavier is saying, essentially. I wonder if I flip this upside down, does it work? Okay, I think that's it. I mean, maybe now we could just like kind of test this, and then hopefully it just works better. Oh, you know what you know what I want to do, which I kind of still can, is I want to remove that gasket between the plate and the top case, which is annoying because one of the screws is kind of like back behind there. But it's okay because I think like I can just unscrew it and then rescrew it. Nothing makes me more mad than rubbing the shampoo / soap through my fingers, and it is just whack. Stuff that suds is usually for the stuff that's worse for your hair and skin. It's funny, right? Because it's just that, like, I think we've all just like become mentally conditioned to thinking that the suds are what make it work. Yet at the same time, it's like, if that's not. Like, Clixus, you're telling us all this, but do you use a sudsy or an unsudsy soap / shampoo? Technically, it does work, but that's because it works too. Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the one. Oh, that fucker right there. Damn. That's the one right there. I can't really get that one out. Damn it, I just did all of this. Ugh. I don't care. I don't have any skin conditions, but I did some research that overlap this in. I see. Okay. What's the move there? My guess is no move. We might just have to keep that gasket there because I don't want to redo all of this. Damn it. That's crazy. Is there really no way to do this, man? I feel so disappointed. There might really not be a way. Damn it. Good natural shampoo is nice, and you don't use that often. I shampoo maybe like once every 4-ish days just to let oil just. Oh, I mean, I don't wash my hair for like a week at a time. I just stopped washing my hair almost entirely. Like, I wash my hair every Monday. Damn it. Guys, what do I do? So sad. What's wrong, Chris? I looked away as screw stuck. Well, it's not like I just screwed in the PCB, but one of the screws is held captive to a mounting point that's up here, like behind a section of PCB that I can't get into. Also, don't people usually hate spacebar screws? Is that one should I even have that one? I feel like people usually say don't put one there, right? That's like a thing, right? Anyways, I guess I'll keep the gasket. I wanted to take the gasket out. But, so, for those of you guys who don't know, there's like a gasket. There's like a frame-shaped gasket in between the plate and the top case. When you get topper that smooshes together with ball catch. Is there ball catch plates? Because that's the concern here. I don't know, but I'm tired of needing 456 screws. You don't like that? Spacebar is ass. Really? It's not dick and balls? Alright, I guess we're keeping the gasket there. Spacebar is dick and balls. Okay, let's put this back together. Alright, how about this? If there still ends up being, like, actuation issues, that would be the excuse to take out the PCB again, I guess. Ernest Jones, welcome back. Alright, so before I screw that in, let's give this a little test. Damn it, I think it still might be messed up for some reason. Yeah, the same three are still messed up. Everything else probably fine. So there's something very strange. Still about the same three. So that concerns me because that feels like more of a PCB issue. Like, shift should be easier to hit. It's not. Actually, the slash seems a little bit better. I don't want to say it's perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. There's no like, because this is just a regular Pro 3 daughter board. There's no calibration settings for these, right? That's what concerns me. Is that, like, maybe it's a calibration issue? What do you guys think I should do here? Backspace on HHKB is hard to get used to, but once you get used to it, there's no going back. Okay, I've tightened these a little bit more. Still nothing. Wait, what's the problem? The same three keys that I meant to open this up for to fix still exhibit the same issue, which is that like they're hard to actuate, which feels more like a calibration issue than anything, which would indicate a PCB problem because I don't think that you are offered the ability to calibrate with the Pro Hybrid, Pro Classic software. But what's strange is that I don't think this was an issue before, but I don't think I really tested these three specific keys in a while because I was just doing like type tests and stuff. Like there's a part of me that thinks, okay, if I just press it a lot, will that calibrate it? If I just press it really heavy, it seems like it kind of helps. Okay, you know, what if... I don't know. There's a part of me that just kind of wonders what if it's a plate issue? Because the plate, actually, one thing I didn't mention during this whole process was something I kind of noticed, which is that the plate wasn't straight. It wasn't completely flat when I received it. And what if, like, me just hitting these three in particular really hard and heavy is like me trying to work out the kinks of the plate? Like, it seems like the function's getting better the more that I just hit it. Oh, sorry. Have I not been... There we go. And I think it's also probably worthwhile to try something that's not the slash, because the slash is one of the things that's the problem. So either a plate or a PCB issue, or, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, maybe it kind of hurts my fingers, so maybe I should put some keys on these. Also, I don't know. I've never used the HHKB software, so you guys let me know if there is actually a calibration option on it. I really have no idea. So you can see, like, I'm tapping on it, and, like, it does chatter a little, but it's not... I feel like it's gotten better the more I've pressed down on it. There's a chance that maybe it's also the spring. Maybe the spring is not good. Is there HHKB software? I only ever use the dip switches. I think for the Pro Hybrid and Pro Classic there are. Okay, I think the function is actually good now. Because I'm not like pressing... Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. There is like a little... I'm trying to figure it out. Now, I don't really know at this point. Speaking of HHKB, friend is going out to Japan and told me finds an HHKB to text me to see if I want it. Ooh. Could be bad spring or misaligned slightly crusty ass dome maybe. Well, these are Desky's V3 green. And I did like basically realign it again a second time, and it still ends up being the same three keys that seem to have the most issues. So yeah, bad spring seems more likely than misaligned, because it feels like there was an alignment adjustment there. So I'm gonna look out for Topre stuff in general. There's so much good Topre. Yeah, that one's annoying. You guys think I should open this back up? I get a little bit of a feeling I should. How long have I been streaming at this stage? Yeah, open it. Alright, hour and a half. Okay. Let's do it. We'll open this back up. Annoying, but, you know. We want to get this right. Yes, open it, do the uncomfortable thing. Alright, let's do it. I'm thinking, I mean, I have several more springs, so I can always do this. But the part that's annoying with this is just that, like, dealing with, I only have a limited number of paper washers here. Free. I was trying, got him to make a build a little bit ago, but it's your run-of-the-mill Keychron type thing, which he didn't want to invest in, which is understandable. Let's see. Can you hobo some paper? This is why I was asking, like, would it make sense to maybe use painter's tape? And just kind of stab through the painter's tape, or, like, electrical tape? Does that work, or is that... Jesus. Does that work, or is that weird? I mean, otherwise, yeah, I mean, I guess I could just use paper. Yeah, any of those tapes would be a sufficient insulator. Even painter's tape or electrical tape, both should work. Like, they shouldn't cause any bad things on the PCB. Electrical tape would be annoying because of this extra sticky adhesive. Okay. So I'll do painter's tape then. The only thing is that the painter's tape, I just bought the painter's tape, so that's like kind of helpful. But I worry about some of these tapes over literal paper because if it's too thick, it might potentially not, like, the screw might not catch in the standoff. Do they make electrical tape that's not as adhesive or not adhesive? In which case it's not tape. And you see, this would not be an issue at all if they just gave me better screws. Ones with a wider head. Painter's tape works well. I even once used chewing gum wrapper once. I see. Okay. Shit, I just doubled the spring here. Okay, I do see a very, very slight issue with the left shift spring, which is that, like, where it terminates is a little funny looking. But not a whole lot more funny looking than a lot of other springs, but you know what? Like, again, let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And I mean, I guess while we're at it, let's replace this one too. Electrical tape is usually made with PVC and a rubber adhesive so it can stretch and wrap around stuff. I see. Oh, while we're here, maybe I should take this time to try to very carefully remove the gasket. Where did I put that bit? Jeez. I don't know where I put the bit. It's not this. Damn it. Just losing things. What have I done? Liquid electrical tape. Oh my god, what did I do? So annoying. Electrical tape. Oh, sorry. That was the same message. Yo. Anyone see where I put that hex bit? Get out the flex seal. Oh shit, it was under the cable. Alright, this could end up being a very, very bad idea. To try to leave all the domes and springs in here. As I try to remove all the screws. What do you guys think? How bad of an idea is this to try to remove? What does this plate to top case gasket really do that would make me think that this is a bad idea? What's your guys' take? 'Cause I'm doing it. Seems okay to me. All right. I got the Savior's seal of approval. Surely nothing will go wrong. Surely! I feel like I should remove this same gasket in the PC one. All right, it's gone. All right. Good idea or bad idea? Oh, I hate how these are not magnetic. Also, let's just check real quick on the PCB. Is there any such bad thing that we see here? Causing any kind of interference on those three particular keys? I don't see anything. I mean, this is lubed. So maybe I could try to just rub off some of the lube. That was note I must leave for lifting at 8 a.m. Hey, Savior. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, Savior, by the way, I don't know, did you get the tea yet? I shipped it out yesterday, and sometimes California shipping, like within California, can be really fast. I don't know if you've already left. Can be really fast, but if it's not there already, maybe tomorrow. Be on the lookout. I got tracking? Okay. Coming out Thursday. All right, Savior. See ya. La Bomba. Get La Bomba. Okay, need to loosen. Damn, I gotta loosen all these up. I don't think I aligned this 100% correctly. Well, let's hope I did this time. Oh, real quick, I just remembered. So I was talking about my issues with Dragon Ball GT the other day, right? Fuck, it's not aligned up correctly again. I have one more big issue with Dragon Ball GT. Hulu doesn't have it dubbed. And I've realized, you know, switching over from Z-Kai, which Hulu has the dubbed version of, to GT, which is only subbed. I gotta watch anime dubbed, man. I gotta. I need TTS. TTS dumb robot voices for the dub. Dude, cause okay, here let me explain this, and I hope this is not TOS talking about this, because I'm not actively doing it on stream, but I will talk about this. I was trying to watch GT while driving. My long drive from San Francisco to LA, and also from LA back to San Francisco. I was able to do it with Z-Kai really easily because it was in English. But with GT, my phone's all small, so I'm just like trying to like read the subtitles and then keep my eye on the road. Yeah, it's terrible. I would not recommend it. That's why like I couldn't really do it. Like with Z-Kai, like I could mostly keep my eyes on the road, glance real quick for a split second down at the screen, but I could listen to it. You know? So Like it's that, but then also just like I can't watch I can't watch GT subbed or any anime subbed while I'm trying to clean my apartment or like pack orders. I just can't. It's like impossible. So I gotta watch my anime dubbed. DBZ TTS would be wild. Anyone here going to Keeb Life mini meetup? Every every Super Saiyan power up would be hilarious. Oh god, reading subs while driving. Zekai's so dope. NorCal Guildhouse instead. Wait, what is the Keeb Life mini meetup? Is that a actual thing? What is that? So yeah, NorCal at Guildhouse, I didn't realize was a collab between SFXMK and Man of Interests. I didn't know. But apparently it is. And unfortunately, I won't be able to go. I think I'm going to be out. I'm supposed to be out in Vegas that weekend, or Vegas or LA. One of the two. But I will be at Keeb Life. Oh shit, it is? I was considering going to Guildhouse. Wait. Mini National Key Meetup Day? Wait, so the 27th is... Or what is it? 27th, 26th? Whatever that is. There's going to be a mini meetup in LA? Alright. So I got the gasket out. Now let's put 3 other springs in those places that are bad. I also wiped down the left shift, the question mark, and the function keys. Just maybe trying to lift some of that lube off that's on here. I guess I have to go to Keeb Life Mini now since I already got my ticket. It's for like 50 people. I see. Sold out? I got it. Okay. Alright, do I have any spare springs in this, in here? Let's see. Okay, I found some random springs. I couldn't find Dusky's specific ones. Let me look a little harder. Okay, I can't find any Dusky specific springs. They might be in a Falcon extras box. But I did find these random what look like Real Force or HHKB springs, and I'll just use these instead. And I'll know. One day I'll do the NorCal meetup. You got it, man. Alright. Just checking alignment again. I think this might be my last attempt. And if this doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, you know? Alright, I do kind of want to try the painter's tape thing. Let's see how thick this painter's tape is. My craft scissors, here we go. I don't know how well this will work. Possibly not well. Okay, not well. It just stabbed right through. That thing just lifted off. That was not that good. Paper clip bent up? Eh? Okay, maybe I just gotta be bag tie, part of a paper clip. Let me think about it a little more, because I think there probably is a way to do this. Just give me a moment while I think. Let me think. Stab some holes in a cut up piece of cardboard. I mean, technically, you don't need screws. You just need enough pressure to be applied from the PCB side. It's because the screw isn't threading right. No. It's that the head's not big enough. Literally, I think the situation is that the screws they included, the actual head of the screw is too small, because I think they were meant for the SIP style PCB that SZR offers, which might have smaller screw holes in general. Come on, man. Smaller screw holes in general as compared to the holes on the original Pro 3 PCB. Like these screws are not made for this PCB. They're made for the plate and the accompanying third-party PCB. That is my impression of why this is a problem. Disregard when I said that I thought you had a threaded thingy thing. No. No, the issue's not threading. It's the head. So here's the other thought that I have, which is, what if I cut this, and what if I pre-stab a hole using, say, maybe the sharp end of these tweezers? Ah, motherfucker! I just poked myself. So that way the hole that gets stabbed in here is not too crazy. Now this might still end up not really working. I don't know. Yep, that really didn't work. Excellent. Okay, electrical tape, no good for this job. You know how you stabilize? No, I do. It's just that, like, I'm running out because I keep having to open these back up, and then the stabilizer washers will, like, kind of, they'll get all funny after you use them, like, once. You could maybe get a second use out of a singular paper washer, but the more I keep having to open this, the more problematic it is. I need a plastic. Yeah, I do have plastic washers. But I have to hunt for them. Like, I know I have a bunch that get included with Owl Labs. But, like, you know, I kind of need those for that. But also, like, I'll have some, like, just elsewhere. But, like, I have to hunt for them. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm using for this already. It's just I'm running low. Included with the package was 2 paper washers. Exactly 2 paper washers, and both of which are bigger than these stabilizer washers. So it's kind of like completely useless. What are mosquitoes good for? Why have we not found a way to effectively eradicate them? I think that there is an answer to that I'm not fully aware of, or like how to, what the answer is. But I remember kind of reading about this, and it's a good question. Anyone have that answer? Does the Plato plate not utilize the OEM 3 Pro screws? This is a different PCB. No. So the plate itself does require different screws to make this work. At least the ones that they've included for me. Yeah, are not meant. You don't use the original Pro 3 screws for this. So yeah, basically, essentially, I need the same screw threads, but just a bigger head, and that's kind of what these paper washers are supposed to do. But they're pretty finicky. Yeah, it's not my favorite situation dealing with this. Don't like the Norbauer plate? Nah. I've been trying to figure out how to make the heavy grail better. And part of me has thought maybe it's because maybe it's because I just don't like the ABS plate that it came with, because I don't want it to be plastic. Like, it's a metal board. I want it to be more metal, you know? So we did that. Like, we replaced it with the Plato plate. I tried removing the felt dampener in the bottom case. I've also just tried removing the gasket between the plate and the top case. And also, just separately from that, we've had a few issues here with a couple of the keys. So we're trying to address that. Trying to address a lot of little issues here. Comes with a plastic plate for a $900 case. Well, the idea, well, this is much more than, the case was much more than that. But the plate was meant to kind of simulate the plastic non-housing needing, like, HHKB plate that was essentially, I don't know if you'd call this machined. I think this was more of a mold, right? That was done for this. So it's like you only needed to just transplant the sliders directly from an HHKB and not have to source a real force for it. So honest, welcome. You know what I was always curious about was it's Norbauer, so it's over-engineered and costly. Pretty much everything he does requires custom tooling. Pretty much, yes. And he's so nice, welcome. Had anyone ever seen Anson? I think CPT Badass from Geek Hack a long time ago had a proto of an HHKB metal case that was supposed to run on drop. This was like 10 years ago. And it had that integrated, like, slider housing plate, but the whole thing was metal. And it was said that it was really, really bad. But that doesn't prevent me from being curious If I would like it. You guys at all know what I'm talking about at all? Didn't Show make one too? Like the plate is metal with the integrated slider housings? I don't know. I'm not aware of if Show did one. I do not check the Discords enough. Alright, that one's a failure. Oh, maybe it wasn't Show. I'm not sure. I remember someone made one with integrated metal housings more recently. I remember the Neverest. The Neverest from Deskies had an integrated plate, but there were still holes. Like, there were still cutouts for you to put, like, Deskies housings in them. Are you getting Show V2 PC soon? I did purchase, or I did buy into it. I got the pink. I don't know how to answer the second part of your question, which is the soon part. I don't know how far that is, honestly. Okay, I think this is also possibly a not good screw at that point. What the H, man? I think that was a non-good washer. Yeah, that's a better washer. It's ridiculous. Running low on paper washers. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh, I think I see the ones that are oversized. That one was too. This one might also be, but let's find out. Oh, that one's kind of breaking, but actually is still fitting in there for now. Anyways, Sheepy, are you? Are you getting a PC? I feel like so many people are probably getting the pink one, huh? I feel like the pink is like super cracking. Is anyone getting the clear? Oh god, why is this one not going in? I can't decide because I have a pink heavy grail. The pink, man. Go with pink. Pink is lit. Oh my god. Is this not a good screw or what? Oh my god. I keep hitting shit on accident. There we go. Okay, I think we did it. All right. This is attempt what? Number 3 now? And I think this is our final attempt. If this is no good, I don't know what we're going to do. I think maybe the alley ones he has in stock would keep going back and forth. Oh, this PC one is like my third one. I already got the copper and the alu. And it's just funny because I think I might still prefer the snipe. The snipe and the possibly S60V1. I don't know. I like S60V2. All right, time number 3. Let's find out. Moment of truth. All right, they seem actually much more reliable now. So maybe it was a spring issue or the thing where I removed some lube from the PCB. Does everything else look good at this point? All right, I think we are good. It's kind of exciting. So yeah, I think it might have been either the spring or the PCB issue, but I think we're good. We're in the clear now. How good are keyboards? Welcome. Do you prefer S60 over HG? HG is the least favorite. My least favorite of the S60 / Snipe HHKB series. I'm just being totally honest with you. I think the HG conceptually is amazing. Let's take a step back and let's just talk about the HG. Princer came in. Oh, nice. All right. How good are keywords? Thank you. Send me a picture. Take a little phone picture and DM me what you received. Okay, let's talk about the HG. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but this camera doesn't autofocus. So if I just go back a little bit, I'm out of focus. Oh, are you talking... Oh, sorry. I was talking about the S60 HG. But also, Heavy Grail. Heavy Grail as well, from Norbauer. So let's talk about this. My favorites, in no particular order, are S60V1. Actually, S60V1 is probably number 3. But I really like the Snipe. And I do really like the S60V2. Snipe is probably my favorite. Snipe is probably my favorite, then S60V2, then S60V1. And then I think that the S60 HG and the Norbauer Heavy Grail are both way below number 3. And I think that both of them are... both of them are marvels, I will say. They're both incredibly impressive. I think they're both incredibly impressive, but I just don't like them as much. Like, I think what Norbauer did, incredibly impressive. I think the original, like, OG HHKB HG is really, really cool. And then I think on top of that, Show's ability to figure out how to reproduce it, incredible. However, I just don't think that I like the board at the end of the day as much as those other 3 S60 / Snipes. So, that's what I'll say. Yezi was the... Oh, do you seem disappointed by that assessment? Anyways, I'm happy with this now. This seems to work the way I want it to. I just need a Topiary Type B to compare. Yeah. Vero is supposed to come in too. What else we got? There's a few others. Oh, K is awful. KV2 is not good. KV2 is very much not good. But I think that there is a chance that the KV2 could be not good. Or, sorry, not good. There is a tiny sliver of hope that the KV2 could be not terrible. And that extends even past their fixed plates. There is a chance because I think the fixed plates won't be that much better. But a fixed plate could be. Falcon is not good, but you can save that. No, not at all. It's nice to get your opinion, given your experience in vast collection. So hearing that some Norbauer is far from your third pick. Yeah. I mean, I love Norbauer. I love what he did. I love what he's put together. I love all of it. But I just don't think so far that I've had a configuration where I looked at the heavy grail and thought like, oh, this is good. I don't think I've had that the same way I've had that for 3 of shows for HHKBs yet. So I still want to see though, because the brass tapped plates that are supposed to be coming from ELH to Randy and then eventually to me, that maybe might change my mind. I want to see. Has a really comfy typing angle. Heavy grail? Yeah, I see. I think one thing is if the side bezel wasn't as thick as the top and bottom bezels, visually, I think that might have changed my mind a little bit. I have a tracking number now. He's probably going to send the plates this weekend. Ooh, okay, okay. Hey, maybe. Oh, sorry. It's probably not going to make it. I think if he's sending it this weekend, probably not making it for the meetup. Which is a cool take. And that just because you spent more doesn't mean you got the better board. Yeah. I say this just like as a collector and as someone who generally likes, you know, this idea of a style of keyboard and as a collector of that. I'm not here to just say that like a board is better and try to justify my purchase. I type just as much as an R1 QK60 HHKB than my heavy grail. QK60 is honestly amazing, especially for the price. It's funny that you say that because everything you said about that is true. Yet somehow I just have a different impression about the QK60, which is that like I feel like it was the first board that, despite how impressive it was for all it included and for its price point, it was one where I thought, like one of the first boards where I thought I didn't need this. And let me just also say too that like I'm a guy here too where it's just like part of my impression or take on keyboards sometimes can be very shallow because like literally visual aesthetic is also something I actually have pretty high on my list of things that are important to me. Which is why, like, I say that about, like, you know, if these side bezels were just a little bit tighter, a little bit thinner, I'd be like, oh, maybe that's a really good looking board. But it's just, like, with how it is, it's, like, pretty chunky. And I just don't know that I would say it worked super well for my aesthetic. And that's what I'll also say. I've talked about this, about the QK60, is that, like, maybe, you know, maybe I just got the wrong color QK60. And maybe if I got a different color QK60, maybe I would have possibly had a better impression. So you don't buy all HHK. No, there's definitely still some I'm missing. 100%. 100%. There's definitely ones I'm still missing. And they might just stay missing for a while. Like, I mean, if I got exorbitantly rich, then maybe I might try to buy or maybe buy back. I've already gotten rid of some. Like, Anubis has my D60 Lite, Just because that was another board where I just kind of felt like I didn't really need it. And so I gave that one away from during a giveaway. And Anubis won it. Although, it's funny, too, because I think it was Anubis who also said he's more impressed by the D60 Lite. Just from his own personal typing experience on it. Versus the QK60. Again, I think that's also just comes down to a preference thing. Dang, maybe I do like this better without that gasket. Hold on. Okay. I'm less unhappy with this. Also, yeah, you guys were right. I think this does sound better without that spacebar screw. This no longer sounds like dick and balls. Spacebar spring sucks. No, not spacebar spring. The screw, the plate screw. There's a plate screw on this top-mounted heavy grail, right there underneath the spacebar. And I think I like this better without it. And I think maybe you guys are right this whole time. Dick and balls. Speaking of, have you spied the Harangi 60? Yes, I am planning to get a Harangi 60. I just saw the... Oh, shit, I just dropped something down there. I just saw the VOD. John's VOD from last night, earlier today. And, yeah, I just got to place the order. Turns out, apparently, I was about to buy it from Cafage, but he said to go to KLC. So, I'm going to go to KLC. And I'm glad I got that advice from him. Any reason? You guys tell me. What's the reason for him suggesting as a North American person to go to KLC rather than directly through him at Cafage? Because it's like, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't check, but like, I can't imagine the shipping is going to be that different. Oh, 15% GST? Do they though? Because I remember I was at the checkout point. Like, is the 15 built into the price or something? Because I was at the checkout and didn't think it was that terrible. But I don't think I did the full checkout on KLC yet. Taxes, shipping, I don't know, gotta be something. I see. Okay, also, I think I still have forgotten to actually screw the bottom in. So, oops. Let's handle that. $15 built in for Australia? Ah, okay. So it is built in for Australia, and that's if you buy from them as a non-Australian human. You still incur that? Oh, Yazzie, sorry about that. Yeah, I guess I probably should have a tools thing. I do have, like, exclamation gear, but I actually don't think that includes my actual toolkit. I think that's more just like stream gear. Also, that Discord thing was me. I need to close Discord on one of my computers here. It's more on my streaming gear all throughout rather than this particular toolkit. This is the Gion Nanch one, which I don't think is written there. I live in New Zealand and buy from KLC/Gion over Cafage because it ends up cheaper even after shipping. Got it. But I did buy the Gray Rat from... Also, maybe I didn't say this, and maybe I should explicitly say it. Obviously, it's like, I want to support Cafage. I want to support Patty. I love Cafage and Patty. But yeah, my goal with the Gray Rat is to HHKBify it. Like, it's all three of those things. Just in case that wasn't incredibly clear for some of you guys wondering. No, it's very convenient for Australians. No rude surprise, never have to think or see the term GST on anything. I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's do a prediction. All right, prediction period's up. Get your wagers in if you care. But yeah, that makes sense about buying from. He even recommended like himself buying from KLC, so that's chill. Surely they cut you a modified HHKB plate for Grey Rat. I don't think he's gonna do that automatically. I just bought one, so like I was planning on just doing it myself. All right, prediction period up, guys. Get your wagers in. Let me reread All Hex's message here. All Hex had said, down for a little Swiss cheese. So I think I have to get him a separate series of plates to cut. Could have made a BMX style Grey Rat with the Alice. You can't, or I mean that would require a lot of custom in it, right? Like I don't know if that PCB even allows for that. Or the case in general. So let's take a quick look. Yeah, you can't really. I mean, I've used regular Alice's before and was not a fan because there's just no win key and then there's a control key. And that's exactly what this is. It'd have to be custom, and then I think the PCB would have to allow for that, which I don't think these Alice styles usually do. I like this wager bet 5K to win 600. All right. So just real quick. Yeah, this is the same board as last time. And again, let me just check. These seem good now. The three problematic keys seem better now, which were not even, anything consequential here for the actual monkey type test, which is all just alphas and spaces. But I did remove the plate to top case gasket, and I did also remove the spacebar plate screw. So we should be good. We should be good. There is a demonstrable change still, even despite kind of needing this build just to fix 3 keys that don't get used in the type test. But anyways, so yeah, goals 138. This is this is the heavy grail veracity in veracity. We got the Plato plate. Oh, also we corrected the screws, which I think actually did work a little bit better. The top screws, but we still had to use these dumb paper washers. What is it? PBB parts, housings and sliders, Deskies V3 domes, green 70-gram domes, GMK botanical, and removed gasket and removed wool dampener at the bottom. Okay, 138. Let's go. Oh, let me point this down. Oh, fuck. Was that a short... That was a short test. Shit. My bad. Alright, we gotta do this again. Sorry. You hate that spacebar with a passion? You don't like the space... Well, okay. Well, I will say this. The spacebar is better today, than it was on Saturday. The space bar on Saturday was worse when that screw was there. So if you guys hate this, I don't know what to tell you other than that, like, I'm just, by comparison, it sounds much better to me. Than before. Okay, whoa, I still did it. Okay. Alright. Thank you to the believers. I appreciate your belief in me. Okay, let's do a couple other angles and shorter tests now. So yeah, by comparison, this is better. If you guys still hate it, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's still, if it's still bad to you, it's still bad to you. For me, I'm just like, whatever. At least it's better than before. Excellent. All right, what do you guys think? Oh. Can you do a run on the copper show? Yeah, I'll do that after. I can see why it's far from third. Okay, let's do the copper S60 V2. This crazy thing is both of these guys are just so heavy, so it's like not simple to like move them around. All right, here we go. Show V2, fuck, I don't remember what's in this. Pro 2, 45 gram domes, real force housings and sliders, and then the show aluminum blinks. All right, here we go. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? It sounds so much better. Yeah, it's comfy Tobre raindrops on pavement sound boom. I love it. Sounds great. But I think honestly, the Nord plate sounds better on the heavy grail. You think so? So I would say this is what I would say. I don't know that I agree, but what I will also say is that like I think the board itself, the heavy grail, just can't escape its own sound. Like it's just made to sound like this. Like just generally in that where it is generally stays the same. Like we changed a lot of stuff here. We changed the plate. We've changed the fact that it's now a plate that uses housings like the actual PVB housings. We've removed the plate to top case gasket. We removed the dampener. We removed that spacebar screw, and somehow it still kind of sounds similar. It sounds different, but still similar enough to just live in the space that it occupies on the sound spectrum. And I think that that's crazy because I tried so hard to make it not sound like how it originally sounded when you build it normally. And we got somewhere, but it's still not going to sound far away to where I do enjoy it. Earl, welcome. I like the K. um, Here's what I'll also say too, which is the other thing I forgot to mention this S60 V2. There is an added little thing here, which is that the caps that I'm running on it, these aluminum Topre caps, they came with like a foam pad you put on the plate. So it's like you do the build and then with no caps, you put like a foam sheet that sits on the plate. So I think it's some combination of you want to just kind of prevent contact from the caps to the plate, but it also provides like an interesting dampening sound that I haven't heard from before. That's just like in combo with just everything here that just makes this a really interesting build for sure. And so if you guys want to see it, I'll just kind of show it off. Pull off a couple of keycaps here. You can see that like this is a copper plate, but you can see that like there you could see the copper just kind of down through there, but above that is this sort of foam sheet. So I do have a separate alu S60 V2. I could go grab it, but also my buddy Tim is sleeping on the sofa right now. I don't want to like really bother him. Also, it's really high up. Also, it's not really using the same caps. It's using like these Idea 23 High Pros, which is just all of this is gonna make it different. But yeah, it'll sound more like a very much more typical show aluminum build. It does have a copper plate, but this is definitely a really weird combo of copper with metal caps with that foam sheet. So yeah, it's gonna sound really different. Show Tim, he's asleep. I don't want to like bother him too much, more so than I probably am right now. Let Tim sleep. That's what I was saying. I'm trying to let him sleep. He's here on business, and I think he deserves the sleep. So, what is cold topre? Cold topre. I don't know. Is that related at all to the cold top thing, which is how they manufacture stuff that's not keyboards and they do like fridges and stuff? Bicep curls? Yeah, I recommend getting the S60 V2 for sure. Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been super involved with that whole. I don't know if you want to call that memery, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that's the build. That's the comparison. Hope you guys enjoyed. What are we at? We're at 2.5 hours, so part of me is just like, I feel like we still got time. We still got time to do a little bit more, I think. There's actually, yeah, I'm going to go grab the S60 V1, which is out there, which is not at the very top of a shelf and is actually just sitting. I know where it is. So I'm going to go grab that because we just need to fix one thing really quick on there. So be right back. Okay. Yeah, I set this down earlier because I was trying to show Tim this board, and then we both realized very quickly that there's an issue with it. S60 V1. Whoops. Alright. You guys want to hear the issue? Here's the issue. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. I think it's a screw. It's got to be a screw. But, you know, I did not plan for that. You know, that was not intentional. The goose is loose. I think that's from a logistics company logo that's spelt similarly. Oh, it's not like actual taupe. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I can't really click anything right now, unfortunately, so. Okay. That is a screw. What the hell? Where did this come from? Okay. This, I loved this about the S60 V1. Check that out. Daughter board goes in the top case. Like over the PCB. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. Like, I don't know how many boards do this out there, but the S60 V1 does this, and I love this. So you don't have to do that whole, you know, little, you gotta like, oh god, I gotta put that cable in there thing, that whole song and dance. It's just, it's all here just in the top. So the bottom is just a sheet. I don't know, I love this. This is like, I love this. It's beautiful, really, really just beautiful work. Okay. We gotta figure out why there was a loose screw. I don't have an answer. Is it this? That might be potentially a stripped thread on the plate. Who up editing their robots.txt right now? PC sheet bottom would be a neat look. Or, let me see. I mean, I think there's like probably a bajillion extra screws. So there's a chance that if this is not fixable via a screw, that it could be a plate problem. Oh, shit. fuck, that zippy Ziploc bag was open. You know, a bunch of screws fell out of it. Alright, well. What the hell? Okay, let's try this. If this doesn't screw in... Oh, okay, that does screw in. Alright, that was just a problematic screw, I guess. Yeah, it does kind of look messed up. Okay, so that was it. Hey, shouts out to robots. Alright, then the remaining funny thing about this is you do have to put this washer here because this hole is just a lot bigger. Okay, what's nice about this is that, like, then from here, because it's all in the top, I guess you can kind of do this if it's in the bottom case in some ways, but this is just nicer because now I can see is that port aligned properly, which isn't a really obvious thing, but I think it's just a factor of like how the daughter board's shape is. The S60 V2 actually has a big problem build wise. And I've talked about this, but for anyone who wasn't here for it, the daughter board goes in the bottom, but you have to, like, where is this? What the heck is going on here? The daughter board is at the bottom, but the hole is in the top. So, like, you don't know in advance where that port's supposed to go before you, like, screw it in as tight as you can. So that's like a weird, separate, strange issue. Anyways, that's that. Let's put this back together, and because this is out, we might as well just run a type test. Just cause. Guess and check. It really is guess and check. It's a little silly build wise. That's my only qualm with the S60 V2, and silly enough, it is the only, like, I've just increased my, it's like every iteration. I went from, I guess, S60 V1, which I have this one snipe, 2 S60 HGs, and then now I'm going to have 3 S60 V2s. I'm curious about the S60 V3. I'm guessing that one is going to be made for the Pro Classic and Pro Hybrid, the Pro 3s. That's what it sounds like. All right, so we're going to finally put this one away now that this board is usable. So let me handle that. And we'll put this board away. Someone can finally get Bluetooth to work correctly. I am a proponent of, I don't really care for Bluetooth, and I feel like for that reason, it makes things needlessly complicated, given that I don't care about Bluetooth. Like, it seems like you guys tell me, but I don't think you can get, like, there's no VIA, and I'm not sure about Vile, but there's no VIA compatibility with, like, boards that you want to have Bluetooth for. I'm going to throw this away because apparently this was a bad screw. All right. Let's do a type test on this guy. Okay. It's funny because well, a few things. One, I forgot to tell you what was in this board. This is the S60V2, and I don't actually, or S60V1, and I don't remember what's actually in it. So let's find out. These are OEM Topre Ivory blanks. Deskey's blue 56-gram domes, and then Real Force R1 housings and sliders. And it's, I believe this is a stainless steel plate. I believe. Let me just check to be sure. Yeah, stainless steel plate. It's funny. It's funny because this used to be one of my favorite boards. This used to be a top 3 board for me. And I don't know, it's possibly because I changed the domes, or it's possibly because just a lot of these other builds have kind of leapfrogged it. So, yeah, I like the S60V2 actually much better than this, to be honest. Has to use ZMK, which is great, but Bluetooth as a technology sucks. I see. Yeah, and I feel like, okay, it has to use ZMK. For me, I'm just like, just make it as easy as possible for me. I am not hard to please, and I get pleased less when you make it harder, which I feel like ZMK is not, it's not the quick tool in my arsenal. Just make it via Vile. Make it via Vile, and then I'm good. And I guess you don't do that with Bluetooth. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's all right. I hope you guys like this, but again, actually this has probably moved down a little bit for me, honestly. There's a via like tool for ZMK and Dev. Okay. I mean, if it ends up being like really very good, then maybe it's just we just add that to our toolkit. Maybe. Could just get a USB hub or just plug stuff into a Pro 2. Sure. Anyways, yeah, let's get this out of the way. True HHKB really is the GOAT layout. I'm cool either way. I like both True and MX is fine. Oh, so real quick, and then I guess one of the very last tasks we'll do here is I gotta clean this up. Apparently, I just spilled out a bunch of screws in this zipper pocket. So, okay. It's an alu plate. I guess people don't really like alu topiary plates. Okay, maybe I zip that closed. Try to get those all on the bottom side, which hasn't really worked super well here. Nope, those two are still stuck. ZMK Studio is still in the works, but there's an online configurator you could just drop a JSON file into as well. I see. I don't know, I think I'm mostly I'm soured. I feel kind of soured wireless-wise by like how it feels so complicated to get it to work with the few wireless boards I have. QK60, Seisero, KV2. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna use this. You know? I'm not even gonna use this, and it's made it harder for me because you thought it was a good idea to make it usable. I don't know. I'm kind of... Oh my goodness. Check them out, guys. Randy dropped the command there. Wadugaki, my sponsor. This is the Pochita tee to go along with that Pochita sticker, which we no longer have Pochita stickers available. Also, do you guys see that? Is that camera dust right there? Or like a little dead spot, dead pixel? Is that my monitor or is that the camera? Do you guys all see that or is it just me? Okay. Yeah, I think we gotta do a little cleaning on the camera. 2 specs. Oh, is there another one? Okay, so there's definitely one. Where's the second one? don't know if I see the second one yet. Dude, I thought it was my monitor. Yeah, that's my bad. Well, when it's tiny, you shouldn't see it. Like this. Just to... Oh, there's another one above? Ah, okay. I see. So if there's one in the middle of my forehead right now, and then there's another one in the middle of my forehead right now. All right, let me clean this up. I was actually thinking maybe there would be more, but I also thought maybe there was a chance that fixing this guy was possibly going to take longer, but you know what, this is a good time. 3-hour stream, finishing up at 1 like I have wanted to since my return from Asia. So maybe this is a good, I think this is a good time. I think. We did finally get this shit to work. Finally. So maybe there is, I think there is hope for the KV2 if we get this going. All right, I'll catch up on these messages here. I'm supposed to stick this in here. What the hell is going on? What the heck is going on? Oh shit. Wow. Again, I like the sound of this better than ever. Now, it sounds like there is some difference in opinion here. I think Sheepy, was it Sheepy here? Said liked the OG regular build more than this. But I think I like this more than the regular build. And again, preference. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, with those are all wireless as an afterthought implementations, in my opinion. I see. Yep. Okay, dude, I thought it was my monitor just a buff. That's crazy. Anyways, Koala, welcome. Wireless is probably best done in smaller projects that are wireless only, but those are typically ergo and other niche layouts. I see. Frank, welcome. All right, let's get a print going. Actually, maybe real quick. I'm just gonna continue also here to. Okay, apparently these springs might not be good. This right here is a heavy grail screw that I guess I'll just leave there for now. A lot of these paper washers, these are bad at this point. These screws should still be good, I think. Oh my god, do I need to throw away the paper washers first? Alright, 1 second here. Bad paper washers. Now, if it were up to me, I would have used better screws. That's my issue with the Plato thing. I wonder how this works for the KV2 PCB. I don't know. We'll eventually find out. Frank with the rare rank command. Still number 1. I'm gonna catch up. Alright. So this is all bad shit. Oh, I do still have these guys. There's still a couple of... There's hardly any of good paper washers left. Anyone have a good source for these paper washers? 2 spec where the holes are small enough? Anyone know where I could just buy... Oh, Frank, thank you for that. And or you could just buy these like in bulk, these paper washers. Maybe I'll continue to need them as I do heavy grail builds. You know, maybe. Especially this one on this Plato plate, scissor Plato plate. Koala, wait, so Koala doesn't have a timeout anymore? Or is that like a temporary timeout that you removed? I don't know how this stuff works. CG Boy, would you ever buy a non-HHKB board? I just bought one. I bought the Gray Rat. But I am planning to HHKBify it. In the same way that I also bought an F1, which I'm planning to HHKBify. Now, I did just win a Freya, Uche Studio Freya Proto from Patty's Animal Foundation stream, the fundraiser stream. So I did just win that, for which Uche Studio won't release the plate file yet because the group buy has not completed, like it has not been fully fulfilled. So that one is gonna have to definitely wait. I guess in the same way the Gray Rat will. I would still eventually plan to not to HHKBify that though. But maybe in the meantime I could just build out regular. I don't know, leave it for a friend to borrow. And then ask for it back once I know I can HHKBify it. I wonder if you can HHKBify my board. What board in particular? Is it the one that you're working on? What's it called again? Hey, yeah, plug. Hey, it's time for a plug. Frank, you got a plug? Let's plug your board right now. You got any info you could share? I don't have IC. Okay. You don't have an IC page yet, but Frank does have a board that he's planning on plugging in the future. All right, I'm just like very slowly cleaning up. We're stalling because we're like under time. All right. Anyways, let us work on a print. Any good photos we could consider printing? Oh, there was this eggplant, the claw machine eggplant. We will need to do something of a adjustment to the conversion here. How about this one? You guys like eggplants with Grimace's face on it? You guys remember that Grimace shake, trend? That was a pretty good one. Dude, I fucking chipped a keycap. Oh no. What keycap was it? How good are your keycaps now? Jeez. Brutal. I'm trying to get that to be purple. Mids. Man, I'm kind of hungry, but I should be sleeping soon. What do y'all think I should do? I have wheat thins. Oh, I have a magic spoon. That's a good... Keto at night? Probably better than non-keto at night, right? A little less carby. Glad you like it. Thank you for the support. Like the layout you chose? Well, cop when live. Eat a light snack. I thought that was Grimace, but it's eggplant. I think it's both. I think it is an eggplant with something that looks like Grimace's face. I don't know. Feels very Grimace-esque. Breakfast for you and Tim. I'm gonna eat some magic spoon. Tim doesn't have to know. Hi, Frank. Light snack. Magic spoon is a light snack. How's that look? You guys like that? Let's also maybe change. No, not crystal. Oh no. Oh no. Probably not that. Well, unless we switch back to... I don't know. I don't know about that one. Grimace was an eggplant all along. What do you mean? What do you mean? All right. How about that? Let me open up marbles, yeah? Grimace is a nugget that fell behind the fry. Oh no. Is that the actual lore? Okay, we do have a... Oh gosh, okay, we do have an update to marbles, so I gotta continue stalling, I guess. Alright. Alright, we're gonna continue putting this on the heavy art paper. Yep. Okay. So let's go grab that. Ilford Gallery. This is the cotton artist textured. Look, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I really do want to do like, you know, zines and large prints, but give me some time. Give me some time. I do want to do them, but I need more time. Anyways. Here's the textured paper. I don't know how well you can see the texture, but it's pretty textured. Oh, shoot. Oh. I had to, you know, get to the breaker yesterday. And I guess I breakered too much, so that was shut off for a while, and I didn't realize it. So we got to boot that back up in the same way that we got to run this marbles update. So let's show off what we got here. Pochita is now gone. So I think we have 9 options left for Wadugaki stickers. We got we're gonna throw in one of these random stream stickers. Oh, there is like, wow. Yeah, I have so many stickers it doesn't even like really fit nicely or easily on a desk mat. You like the size for prints? I know, yeah, but I just like, it's always been my plan to do larger prints, like at least just to try it out. There we go. Also, this is like very not centered, is it? This needs to like go way more this way. Yeah. Okay, anyways, your choice of one of these Wadugaki stickers, your random sticker here, this Grimace claw machine thing that we're about to print out, and let me just hit the print button now. Meanwhile, we're still only at 77% for this this update, this marbles update. So, in the meantime, I guess we can just look at stuff Anything that you guys need to see? I guess one thing I could show off is I gotta do a new very slightly new all hex plate. Give me a nugget. Oh, not this. This one. So this one's for me. This is a K-Mac Happy plate for me. Also, honestly, I would probably trim this down too. But apparently for all hex, I need to double this guy up, put some stabilizer cutouts there. Same thing for this one. Make that full. We already have this guy. All right, Marbles is up. Thank you guys for your patience. So, Rogue08, which of these Wadugaki stickers would you like? Gotta choose. It's the rules. The amount of last place finishes is immeasurable. Yeah, let's go to Evo. All right, and then here's also the print. Rogue08, you still there? Ooh. Wow, what do I do with this gasket? It's like, I don't know what to do with this. Rogue08, are you still there? We need your response here. If you're still on the line. Oh, pretty cool. Number 3, number 6, and number 1 starting from top going left to right. Number 1, 3, and 6. These 3. Gotta choose one. It is imperative. And we got Kenny, we got Puar, and Gundam Girl. Are those who you're looking at? Number 6, Gundam Girl? Is that right? This one right here? Let me also tabulate. I think I might have forgotten to tabulate last times too. So I'm gonna have to go back. What's the date today? 6/26. Yeah, sorry, thinking out loud. All good, all good. Okay. Hey. Alrighty, let's get this raid set up, and then we'll do our final thoughts here. Avo. Okay. Rogue08, if you're not already in the Discord, join the Discord, and then find me on there, DM me, and we'll arrange how I get this over to you, which should be at the start of July-ish. Wadugaki, my sponsor, check them out. They're the ones who sponsor all these sticker giveaways and also give me all these free tees to wear on stream. Also, buy my merch. That's important you do that. Use the code Hong Kong for $5 off each tee or hat. Pretty good deal there. Anyways, here's our raid message if you're subbed and raid message if you're not. I will be back on Friday with what? I do not know yet. We'll see. All right. Until then, good night.